Hello, guys. I'm back. This is Renetta, and I wanted to bring you a short update on some of the things that I will be doing. On Sunday, I'm going to be doing an interview where I speak about things like perception warfare, about diet, about the herbal detox, and several other things related to how this program works. Also, I want to make it clear that I do not focus on reinforcing the trauma of this program. That is not what I do. If people are looking for someone to reinforce trauma, and by that I mean someone who's always going to tell them, look, this is what they're doing to me, this is what happened to me, this is what's happening, this is what's happening to me, and they don't want to take any sort of corrective action, then this channel is not for you. It really isn't. If you are listening, if you want to listen to people tell you, you will never get out, you'll never get your life back, you'll never do this, you'll never do that, this channel is not for you. And I will delete you from this channel. Okay? And I will delete your comments from this channel. You want to voice that negative opinion, you have the whole internet to voice that negative opinion, not here. Okay. With regards to the herbal detox, I want to let you know that I've had several customers purchase it. I put the link down below. I've had numerous customers purchase the herbal detox, and I have received 0 complaints. Everyone who has purchased this product said it does exactly what it intends to do, and some even say that it does more than what it intends to do, what it was intended to do. Guys, like I said, I am not going to put my name on something that doesn't work. Okay? I am not going to do that. I'm not going to put myself out there. I'm not going to put something, out there that doesn't work. Okay? So those of you who are serious about correcting specific challenges that you're having, and you want those corrective actions done immediately, again, you're more than welcome to purchase this product. And I also made it very affordable. Okay, a lot of products out there that are very high quality are not affordable. They are not within our budget. Okay. Worst of all, a lot of them, it's a monthly supply of it. You don't get more than a month. Very high quality, very good products, but who can afford it, right? So I tried to give a month's supply, okay, at a very affordable price, okay? And I want to try to maintain that price as long as possible, okay? As long as I can get the herbs, I can maintain that price, okay? At a reasonable price, I can maintain that price. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, and I wanted to let you know that the feedback for this product has been top rated, excellent. So what I'm going to look into doing is I'm going to branch out into many aspects, and I want you guys to be aware that I'm going to reconstruct the formula with the same potency, with the same quality products, but I want to get rid of one step where you don't have to boil it and then put it in the bath water. I'm gonna work with it a little bit to see how I can get it just into one formula that you can just either pour into your bath water without having to heat it for the potency, because it'll already be as potent as it could possibly be, and you just take it out of the bag and put it in your bath water. So I'm working with that. The second thing that I'm working on is I'm going to formulate my own types of soap. I'm going to make my own kind of soap, okay? And my soap, they're going to be 100% herbal soaps, 100% real herbs, not herbal extracts, not, synthetic chemical herb, no. 100% real herbs. So when you do take the bath, what I'm hoping to do is a person can take the bath, and then what they can do after they take the bath is bathe with this pure herbal soap to maintain, okay, the potency of the bath, of the detox, and to maintain it. Again, all of this, again, depends on one thing. what you put into your body. Now, I smoke. Okay, so I have to detox on a regular because I smoke. Okay. It all depends on what you put into your body. So be aware that these things are only going to work as well as what you keep putting in your body. Okay. So I wanted you guys to be aware of that. So the next phase that I'm going to do is I'm going to try to reconstitute this herbal detox, and I'm going to try to make it in a way where you don't have to boil it, where you could just take it out of the pack and put it into your bath water and you can soak. That I'm working on. The second thing I'm working on is creating my own pure herbal soaps that you can bathe with. And then the third thing is if I can make that soap into a full body wash where you can wash your hair with it, because it's good to wash your hair with herbs. Okay, where you can wash your hair with the herbs, where you can bathe with the herbs. So it's like a one in all treatment, right? Um, so that's what I'm working on next. And again, to those who are in this, those who are in, experiencing any kind of, medical condition, and you've tried all the doctors you could possibly find, my advice to you as someone who overcame that challenge, someone who was on a sick bed for and going back and forth to the top doctors for months and getting nowhere, I would recommend trying it. It's worth a try. It's only $25 if you have cancer, if you have, any kind of ailment. I'm not saying that it's gonna cure it. I'm saying why not try it, you know? So anyway, or if you're suffering with any kind of medical condition, why not try it? Like I remember when I was on that sick bed, and I remember going to doctor, and they all said, oh, this is congenital. We can't reverse this. This is this, this is this, this is this. And I remember I said, a voice came to me like, what did your ancestors do when you were growing up? And I remembered, like, oh shoot, when I was growing up in the Caribbean, the first thing they did when you got sick was clean the blood. That's the first thing. That was the first line of medical protocol. These are the old sages, the old women, the old men. The first thing they did when a person got sick was clean the blood. And how did they clean the blood? Bitter herbs, bitter food, bitter vegetables. Okay, things like bitter melon, Morby bark. I don't know what they call Morby bark in the United States, okay? But Morby bark without sugar. Morby is bitter as hell, but that will clean your blood. Aloe water, real aloe, not the aloe you find in stores. That's aloe juice, where you strip the aloe, you go into the supermarket, not wild aloe, so you don't die, okay? Not wild aloe, okay? There's many kinds of aloe. Don't go out into the forest and see aloe and pick it and then eat it and die, okay? Because there's a toxic kind and then there's a kind for consumption. Go to the supermarket, get some aloe. You could strip the skin off the aloe. Some people blend it with the skin on because it's more potent, but just get rid of the spikes, okay? Cut the spikes off, blend it with some water, drink that every night before you go to bed. That will clean your blood. But then the second phase after you clean your blood, what they would do is they would purify the organs, because you got to get those toxins out, okay? So the second phase, and don't take aloe if you're on blood thinners, okay? Because that's what, aloe thins the blood, right? So they would drink some aloe water at night. And then the second phase, what they would do after a week of aloe is they would reset the body. They would basically do a purge where they detox all the organs in the body, right? And by the time you took the purge, you were up and running and like, woo, like nothing ever happened, And then one of the other things they would do is coconut oil, like real coconut oil. If you're buying coconut oil and it doesn't have the coconut smell, don't get it. You got to get coconut oil with the smell, okay? You don't want the coconut oil to be refined to the point where it doesn't have that smell. There's a smell in these things for a reason, okay? So these are some of the things they did, like if you have a cut and you need that cut to be repaired in 2 days, what they would do is they would clean it with some sort of astringent, some kind of alcohol. Then they would pour coconut oil in it and sit in the sun. And by the end of the day, that cut starts healing and it heals without a scar. Okay. So real coconut oil, stuff like that. So guys, again, I'm just giving you guys a heads up, letting you guys know that the herbs are selling. letting you guys know that the feedback for this product has been astronomical. And like I said to you guys, I'm not going to put something out there that hasn't been proven, hasn't been tested, and doesn't work. Okay. If you guys are going through any sort of pain, even if it's electromagnetic hypersensitivity, it can stop it. I'm telling you this as someone who was electromagnetically hypersensitive. And I am telling you, doing what I did, stop the pain. Okay? Dead in its tracks. Okay? You don't have to live there in pain every single day. You don't have to live there being tortured every single day. I am not going to convince you to get this product. I already had people who got the product and they're convinced themselves, and they said it actually performed better than what they expected. Okay, so I'm not going to convince you to do this. I'm just telling you what I did to repair my own self. And it's up to you to make the decision yourself. If you're suffering with any sort of skin condition, if you're suffering with medical conditions, if you're suffering with diseases, if you're suffering with infertility, okay, if you're suffering with, you need to detox your adrenal glands, okay, like through your foot, that's one of the best ways you could do it. You could do a full body soak, which I recommend, but most people are too lazy to do a full body soak. You could do a foot detox where you soak your feet, okay? But again, none of these things are going to work if you don't correct how you eat and how much water you drink, okay? None of these things are going to work if you don't correct how you eat and how you drink. You got to drink at least a quart of water every day. You have to drink water every day. You have to exercise every day. You can't be eating grease every single day, or your diet is just salt and sugar and expect this to work. Okay. Some, it may take a little bit longer for it to work if you have not reset your body. What do I mean by resetting your body? Guys, get into your psyche. You have to get into your psyche. You have to detox. You have to detox your body. Just like you have a car that needs to be fine-tuned, just like you have a laptop that needs to be fixed, you have a cell phone that needs to be fixed, you have, appliances that need to be fixed, your home needs repairs, your body needs to be reset. Okay? Your body needs time where it gets rest, where it repairs itself, and where it's not continuously working in overdrive. And how do you do that? You have to purge your body. You have to purge your organs. You have to purge. It is recommended. When I was growing up, it was recommended twice a year to do a full, thorough purge. But before you did the purge, you had to cleanse the blood. Okay, so I told you some of the ways you can clean the blood. You can use okra. You could use bitter melon. It's disgusting, but guys, get accustomed to bitter. There are other tastes besides sweet and salt that you have to get accustomed to. You have to get accustomed to sour. You have to get accustomed to bitter. Some people are like, oh, I can't eat this, I can't eat that. Listen, cancer doesn't give a shit, okay? Whether you like bitter, you like sweet, cancer does not care, okay? So would you rather take the bitter herbs, okay, as a preventative measure, or you rather have to deal with cancer and medical bills upwards of $100,000? Okay, with no guarantee that you're going to be repaired, and no guarantee that they're not going to remove some of your damn organs. Okay, that's vital for your body. Okay, so get accustomed to things like bitter, get accustomed to things like sour. Like when you wake up in the morning, it's good in the morning to have some sour juice, some acidic juice. It's good in the morning to have some, grapefruit juice, some orange juice in the morning with no sugar. Okay, you don't have to take some of the things that I take, like, when I was growing up in the Caribbean. Like right now, I'm boiling some tamarind. Okay, some tamarind water. And tamarind water is very good when you want to purge the system, but it's very good for repairing the blood. It's very good for your digestive tract. It's very good to speed up your metabolism. One of the things, like I'm telling you guys, this herbal formula is so potent. I did an herbal detox 2 months ago. My metabolism has sped up. Okay, the herbal soak. I'm not talking about the purge. I'm talking about just the soak. my metabolism has sped up so much. Like I literally have to slow down. Like that's how fast my metabolism has increased. Okay. My weight is back to normal, whereas, my weight fluctuated for a little while until I started doing the things that I knew to do. Now my weight has stabilized. Okay. All the conditions that the doctor said, all these Babylonian diseases, that's what I call it, that the doctor said, oh, you got this and this and this, not diseases, but illnesses, uh, all of it has been corrected. All. Okay. All of it. Okay, guys. And I'm telling you, if it can work for me, it can work for you. Okay. And I'm not going to rip you off for $25. Are you kidding me? You know what I mean? I'm not going to rip you off for 25 damn dollars. Okay. So seriously. So some of the things I'm telling you, like okra water, like in the south of the United States, this is something they know. They know about okra water. I don't know if they still do it, but in the Caribbean, we know this as to clean the blood. Like you boil some okra, you drink it in some water every night before you sleep, and that helps to clean the blood. Okay. If you don't like okra water, you can use aloe water. You can use Morbi bark. Morbi bark you can't find in the United States. It's not indigenous to the US. Maybe Florida, but not so much in the United States. That's another bitter. That's a bitter bark. It's bitter as hell, but it's amazing. When you sweeten it, it's the most divine thing you can ever drink. But without sugar, oh my God. But what it does is it cleans the blood and it corrects a lot of these problems. You know what I mean? So these are some of the things I wanted you to know, and I wanted to give you the update on what was going on with the herbs. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to refine the process just a little bit more, so that way you don't have to boil the herbs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to refine it where you could just take it out of the pack and then you just put it in your bath water and it's just as potent, right? And then the second thing that I'm thinking about doing is I want to maintain that detox by giving you a soap that you can bathe with. So I'm going to refine the process where you can get a soap that you can bathe with every single day, and then twice a month you do your herbal bath. And that should be able to not just maintain your health and keep your pain levels virtually disappeared. I had one client that didn't even tell me they had a severe problem with their knee. And after they did the bath, I kept encouraging them. I said, listen, don't just buy this and don't use it. Use it. And finally they used it. And they said to me, Renetta, my pain problem disappeared. I said, yes, I know. I said, I told you, don't be surprised when these things happen. That's why I always prepare my customers to let them know, don't be shocked if you have medical conditions that get reversed. Okay? So, and also I had other clients who used it transvaginally. Okay? Meaning they used it as a vaginal douche, which I prescribe. One of the formulas is not for the vagina. If there's heavy oils in there, you can use it, but I prefer if they don't. But just the herbal formula without the oils, I prefer that one transvaginally. And their vagina was repaired. And, I'm telling you, then I had another client who had hemorrhoids and used it transanally, and it shrunk the hemorrhoids. Okay, so guys, again, if you want something that works and you want something to help you, you can consider it. If you don't, there's nothing I could do about it. Okay, so just to give you an update, so that's what I'm thinking. Okay, so when I get when I put this business together, I will come back and I'll let you guys know. And this is not just for victims in this crazy demon possessed program. This is for people who just suffer. You have pain, you have medical conditions, you have medical conditions. You've gone from doctor to doctor. You have no help. The doctor said there's nothing we can do, and they just leave you for dead. You don't have to stay there and die. Okay? You don't. There's hope. Okay, so that's all I wanted to let you guys know. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I have to get back to work because I have a ton of things I need to do. And thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Love you. Have a beautiful day. Mwah!